I apologize. Hopefully it comes off well. Here we go. And 'twas the night before Krampus, that scoundrel with coal, I found myself thieving and testing my soul. When I busted through the window and made something shatter, I threw in my breath after everything clattered. My eyes grew wide to see such a hall, with treasures and gold all against the far wall. I tiptoed so carefully, my stealth was just fine, as the mantel was stocked with cooked meat and fine wine. A dazzling pair of sharp swords and fresh boots. Your dear boy Alias was about to get fat loot. So forward I went, not a sound did I make. Not a floorboard would quiver, not a platter would shake. Yet on the floor up above I heard such a clamor, such greed and bold avarice had made my heart stammer. It's too old, it's too dull. It really deserved more. Will I get it in red? Would that be too much of a chore? All I know is I want more presents than her. Quiet, you fool, or you'll make the child stir. Such words of such vice made my heart skip a beat, 'cause that justified all their presents should belong to me. I almost cried out at my greedy little friends, but any profit I would gain would quick come to a quick end. So I turned back on task with gold in my eye, with plans to get clothes and a good drink I could buy. As I headed towards the presents, towards a quaint Yule tree, I spied a young girl that sat before me, a wooden sword in her hand, in the other a bear, and a note at her feet that said, Krampus, beware. My brothers and sisters, mean though they may be, they all deserve presents under this tree. Now, of course, I would say, a young child with such words truly makes less sense than the stories I've heard. Yet as I stared at this child, all nestled in sleep, some feeling found hold, a feeling too deep. For I say to you now, for those who can listen, that virtues is never one of my lessons. Yet this child and her courage could not be undone, plus her compassion and truth had truly become one. Dare I say I look on with sigh and a smile, and I pondered the task I had for a while. For truly, if I were to leave without gain, how could I exist with such horrible pain? Yet her childlike sounds of slumber so true changed my mind about what I was about to do. So coal I did gather and placed in a pile, with 3 crowns of obsidians I had for a while, and with a quill in my hand I took up a note, and I began to respond. Here's what I wrote. Dear girl, you dare to stand before me? I am Krampus by name, for you should flee. I punish those who toss such kindness aside. You should tremble before and think the oracle you're alive. Yet, girl knight, your virtue is true. I see compassion, courage, and truth within you. So harbor this night, and consider this speech. So if your ways wander thus, it is you I will seek. So, proud of my work, I stepped in reflection, and considered all things to take in rejection. I stepped towards the window, with nothing new mine. Then just before I left, I took the elfin wine.